Hey friends, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. So living on one income can be a scary thing, but there are many reasons why people may want to live on one income. Maybe the mom or the dad wants to go home and be with the kids, or maybe they have a parent that is ill and they want to be able to take care of their parent, or maybe they have a passion to go into ministry, and maybe they're not bringing in income from that, or maybe they want to start their own business and they want to just jump into it full time and get it going, and they want to be living on one income for any of those reasons or any other reasons. But it can be a really scary thing to do. So I have a few pieces of advice for anybody that wants to live on one income. If you are wanting to go home and be with your kids, or you want to take care of your parents, or you want to go into ministry, or any of those things or you want to start your own business, any of those things that I said, those are all really good reasons to, leave the workforce. But you also have to be smart and make sure you're making a good financial decision for your family. So my number one tip and the biggest thing to do before you go down to one income is to live on one income before you actually have to. So what I mean by that is when you and your spouse talk about it and you decide, okay, yeah, we do, she wants to leave the workforce or he wants to leave the workforce, whatever, you decide that one of you want to, then you start banking your salary. So if it's the wife that's going to leave the workforce, then you start living off of the husband's salary and banking the wife's salary every month. And you do your budget off of the one salary, and the other one just goes directly into the savings account. So that's going to do a couple things for you. One is it's going to make sure that you can actually live on one salary, that you can pay your bills, you can still put extra on debt if you have debt, you can still be able to save, you still have wiggle room. That'll ensure all of those things if you're doing it before you actually have to. And then also that'll give you a really good cushion, because if you're banking that other paycheck, that'll give you that good savings account for if anything were to happen, then you have that extra money. Because now I say you should have an emergency fund no matter what, but especially if you're living off of one income, that means if one of you lose your job, then you don't have any income coming into the family. So you need to make sure you have a even bigger emergency fund in that case. So that is probably the most important thing. And then the second one is to commit to eating at home more. So that's not to say that you can't build some fun money into your budget and go out to eat, but you're just going to have to eat at home more than maybe what you do today. So even if it's, mom or dad is going home to stay with the kids, it's not always easy to cook dinner. Even because you're home all day, those kids keep you busy. Like, that's a job. So use the crock pot, meal plan, do those things to make sure that it doesn't become dinner time and you just go out to eat because you didn't have a plan for it. You want to make sure that you're being, very careful in that way, and that you are saving money every way that you can. And then another one is another way to ensure that this is a smooth process of living on one income is to, when you go out and about, just make it a habit to take snacks with you. So take granola bars. If you have kids, make sure you pack snacks for the kids, snacks for the adults, drinks, bring your water from home, all of that stuff. So that way, because we all know, right, the store makes you hungry. You go out, run errands, and you are starving. And so you always end up going through the drive-thru or whatever. If you take the snacks with you, that will help you save money from going through those quick drive-thru trips. And then the last thing, and this one is very important as well, is for you to be on the same page. So if the husband and the wife both think that this is a very important thing for, either one to come home and be with the kids, or take care of that ill parent, or start the business, or whatever the case may be, if you both feel like this is what you guys are called to do, then it is going to make it easy because you both are willing to then make the sacrifices necessary to make this work. Whereas if only one of you really want this and the other one doesn't, that's going to be a source of conflict when you have to make those sacrifices. So really talk about it and make sure you're on the same page before you make that jump. So like I said, I think it's a great thing to do if that's what is right for your family, but just make sure that you're doing it in a way that is financially smart for your family. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please click like and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with all of the videos that are going to be coming. Thanks, guys.